Here's something that I don't get, and that is that one of the ideals that Americans really embrace is simple fairness. Unless, of course, you're a Republican who believes that paying 35% of your income when you make $1 million a year hurts as much as paying 15% when you make 20 grand a year, because who can get by on $650,000 in this economy? But, fairness is a goal that we'll never actually realize in full, but that we're always moving toward, like high-speed rail. They've had it for years in Europe and Asia, but despite what Obama says, we'll probably never live to see it here. And, we used to have Jim Crow laws, and people with disabilities used to find it nearly impossible to get into public buildings, but now they don't. And individuals who chose not to smoke used to have to put up with secondhand smoke everywhere, from men's rooms to office buildings, but now they don't. And in fact, the anti-tobacco zeal has spread to smokeless products like chewing tobacco. And today I read that 2 U.S. senators, Dick Durbin and Frank Lautenberg, both Democrats, are pushing Major League Baseball to have the stuff ejected from the game, because while you can't smoke anywhere in the ballpark, the players are allowed to chew tobacco on the field, in the dugout, the locker rooms, or anywhere else. But since the ball players are role models for kids, the senators want them to kick the habit. And then the players can put all their energies into doing what they do best, getting bad tattoos and dating amateur porn stars like Kim Kardashian. Which brings me to the Speaker of the House, John Boehner. Oh, come on. He spends as much time on his tan as Kim does, and he probably cries more, and I am convinced he uses eyeliner. But what John Boehner doesn't do is live by the same set of rules that all Americans live by today. He works in the Capitol building, which is just like any other large office building in the U.S., except that it's not nearly as productive, and he has a large office in which he is allowed to smoke, because while no one in D.C. can smoke in public places, Congress makes its own rules, and one of them is that members of the House and their staffs can smoke in their offices, because, of course, they can't do the people's business if they have to walk outside a few times a day. Now, when she was Speaker, Nancy Pelosi had smoking banned from all public areas of the House. So wouldn't it be nice if John Boehner one-upped her and showed her by getting rid of all smoking in the House? Then members of Congress could stand outside in the cold winter air and deal with the dirty stares of the non-smokers walking past them. Just like real Americans. Oh, except for John Boehner, who has this really, really nice large balcony outside his office where he can take a drag whenever he wants and look at all the little people down below him.